Hey everyone, welcome to my weekly stream, even though I was not here last week. I'm Kyle, I'm a software engineer, and I've for the last pretty much year been live streaming here on Twitch and YouTube, me trying to get a side project done. So I invite you to join me each and every time I live stream for me to get through some issues. It makes me accountable and you might be able to learn something. So today we're going to be looking at getting a hosting provider set up for Nuxt.js project. If you tune into any of the previous streams, you've been seeing me work on a administration panel in Nuxt.js for one of my side projects called selection.com and selection tracklist, and the maintainer for those projects. And I still have to get the administration panel open and available for the wider team to be able to administrate the content on the site. Otherwise it bottlenecks through me and I haven't got the full availability to do that. So what we're going to do today is continue what we tried doing last week. We went through a whole series of different hosting providers to eliminate which ones actually work with the project, responded within reasonable time, and feel okay. And we came up with nothing. Unfortunately, we went through so many, and none of them really could provide us any dice on that. So I've got one last one which I didn't try out last week, Google Cloud Platform, and I'm waiting for another one to come on through, but I don't have access for it. So if you're a developer from Kyobe, hit me up. I would love to get early access to the Kyobe deployment, but for now, we're going to be looking at Google Cloud Engine and or Google Cloud Run as well. So let's jump right in and switch to the program and see what we're doing with it. So Nuxt.js projects, we usually just use yarn start to it, but we need to kind of set this Docker container with this YAML file, and I've already kind of set one of them up. So I'm going to just code my directory where I'm at and just show you where I'm up to for now. We have this app directory and we just use this nflex with Node.js to be the latest one, just following the directions of what this tutorial is saying here, or use flex mode. And I should be able to just hit this deploy app YAML and send it off to the internet, because I've already ran the previous steps of getting the SDK installed. So let's give it a go with this. So I got this command which I tried running and I wanted to see if it worked straight away. I didn't complete it, so let's give it a go right now. Google Cloud App Deploy App YAML. And it's asking me whether I want to deploy to this. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Continue. And it's going to enable some things in the background, and hopefully we'll have an internet website on whatever that target URL is. If that's all good and hunky-dory, then amazing. That would be very, very simple, but I have doubts whether that's going to be as simple as it is. Now I just got to fill some time here asking you how your week and day has been. I have my secondary monitor here so I can see how your comments coming through. So do tell me where you're coming from, where you're listening, where you're viewing in. Tell me how your week has been. I had a great week. Tadashi's had a good time, even though he's lay over there. Let's see if we can put a Tadashi cam on. Let's switch that over around right now. Let's have a look at him. There we go, mate. Look at him. He's confused. Why is there a camera in my face? He's been at dog club today, and he's confused whether he's alive or dead right now because he's so tired. Oh, good boy. So I've been at last week. I wasn't streaming. The reason why is I was at some friends over in Hamburg, Germany. The first time I've been out of the country since 2019. So it's quite a surreal experience. I want to do more of it, but it's not easy traveling at the moment. There's so much paperwork and administrations you need to jump through for the whole coronavirus thing. And it needs to be worthwhile for me to go through that. I had a bit of ordeal to get onto my initial flights, but we got there and it was fine. I had a great time with my friends over there with their families. We were building retro cars, or restoring them, and I did not bring my laptops or anything like that. It was completely away from my computers. So that's quite a good time to just be offline. I think it's crucial for everyone to be offline for some time. Big shout out to OJ Smokes. Thank you very much for tuning on in. We're good over here. How about you? How are you doing? Where you tuning in from? It's been a while. And I'm not drinking Huel at the moment. I'm drinking some electrolytes. I'm a bit low on the blood sugar level, and I wanted to be like high on energy for the stream, but watching these screens just go past, I guess it's a bit boring sometimes. Oh, it's Ryan. I thought you had a different handle, man. I thought you was on Tang's handle. Unless you have like multiple Twitch handles. That's cool. I've scheduled in some time with you tomorrow to get you all set up with this administration panel. It's not in an amazing state, but we're going to get there. We're definitely going to get there. It's an interesting learning experience getting another engineer on board with your little pet project. because you start realizing that certain things aren't in place the right way. But what that does is make the project better when you bring someone else's mind on board. So we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. We'll get you working through that. And if you're interested in this project, it is the administration panel, which we're deploying right now, is not public code because it's like a side project and something which I want to kind of turn into maybe a business. So I'm keeping it closed for now. But the actual client to the project, selection tracklist and selection.com, that is open code. So you can go and see the project which is reading this information and the designs for that. It's all open code, so you can have a little thing through that. I really welcome for people to have a look at the code and give some suggestions for improvements. I think that's the thing about selection, is the community behind it. Everyone wants to try and help out where they can. For me, I'm scratching my own back to making the track list available. As anyone has in the community may have known, is selection if you can type it in right, selection.com, but selection track list is a site which I set up ages ago, and I still maintain it, which have all the track lists which have been played on the show of selection on Apple Music, and it gives you the ability to say, hey, I love this track here, I want to go and listen to it on SoundCloud or Amazon Music, let me have it. I want to support that artist. That was my own back, because I wanted to go and support those artists and buy that music and listen to that music and keep it with me. So that was the catalyst for the project. Got reached out from the guys at Selection and said, hey, can you like kind of update our site, make it all fresh? Also, we'd like to have the experience of the track list in our site. So we now have that where you can play the show. And all that, you can skip through tracks. So that's quite the experience for people to be able to listen to the tracks and see what is actually playing right now. This J-Rod track, it's actually fire, this track, but I can't play it because I haven't got licenses to play that. Otherwise I would. I totally play these shows in the background, but when you watch this back on YouTube or on Twitch, there'll be parts of it which will be muted out. I'll get a whole bunch of copyright strikes, not fun. So we get there. But this experience, I've been reached out by so many other people who want to replicate this experience. That's why the code is semi-open, but there's a lot more work to get it done. And realizing that there's shows which do want to have this experience, maybe there's potential for helping more than just selection out, and that's why I'm trying to build a platform here. But to get that platform built, we need to be able to figure out how can we deploy that platform. That's where we are right now, and it takes some time. So let's have a look see at this log. We hit the deploy. It confirmed with us like, hey, do you want to deploy this to this directory? And that's cool. It's performed an operation there. It's telling me that this console for this build is here, so I can go to this location and I should be able to see the build log and the history for it. And it's got to be fetching a source. I guess it's from our local build, and it's pulling an image from Node.js. I don't know which version of Node.js it is. That will definitely have a failure if it's not the latest. And it's doing a Docker file. Fun. Check out Node.js, whatever version it is. And it's building the context and ignoring those files. Cool. Still don't know what. There we go. Installed Node.js 14. So that should be new enough for it to build this application. It's doing something with node modules, whatever it needs to do. Yarn install. Platform Linux is incompatible with this module. Hopefully that's fine. So this looks like it's happening on server side, which is good, because if it was happening on my local machine, some of those libraries would not install properly or not work in the cloud. saved the log file, done. Now it's taking a snapshot of that state of the system. So it's installed the dependencies. It's now saved the state. I didn't realize it was not bright enough. It saved that state. Now it's unpacking I guess it's unpacking the actual application on top of that. And it's pushing and done. Updating service. This may take several minutes. I don't know what service it is, but let it be happen. Let it be happen. And for some reason, I guess it's going to be at this location. But I guess it takes some time. Dashboard. And I would like to get this dashboard, this cloud build happening whenever I commit as well. So I'd have to look into that. But we've seen on previous streams where we were trying to deploy, there was slowness on the applications. It wasn't working as I expected. So really hoping to find a provider which just runs as expected. So check the messages. OJ smokes. Might have some lunch later this week. Good. Do. How's the volumes? How's the music? I think it's alright in the background, isn't it? Oh, and we have a failure. Until an error occurred when processing this task. Await healthy. Yarn run. Nuxt not found. Yay. That's not fun. And that's an error. History. Oh, it's warm here in the UK today. What are we on? I don't think I got the widgets for the temperature. My machines are in hot too, and I still haven't gone around to fixing my storage space, so it really grinds my machine. Until I clear off my hard drive, I have no ability to dev because having less than 100 gigabytes left on a terabyte drive, it's painful. Yes. Thank you for confirming, Ryan. So I'm trying to figure out why it did not work as expected. I think it was trying to deploy to App Engine, was it? That's what I was trying to do. App Engine, go. And services, let's have a look. Close this down. We'll figure it out. So I was complaining that it couldn't get Nuxt, but Nuxt is definitely in. See, like CPU is going nuts for no reason. Oh, maybe remove Nuxt into system dependencies. Or let's try this again with yarn build. And to make my life a little bit easier with the command, I'm going to put a deploy Google App Engine. Yeah, I had a command earlier on. This makes things a little bit easier when I can just run this one command that's shorter. Hello CPU, what's going on, mate? My CPU at the moment is pegged at 100%. Which is not fun. It's not doing anything. I booted it up today and it's just like, no, we're going to throttle the speed down to 800 megahertz. On 3 frames per second. Terrible. Terrible. I should yeet this machine out the window, huh? Each and every week this has become a bottleneck. Can't wait to get rid of this computer. 66 is not a hot. I've had it at above 74 degrees Celsius consistently. My CPU. But it seems to be firmly throttling for some weird reason. Like the temperature in the room, it's thinking it's about 40 degrees Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Yeah, any music, no problem. Cool. So I was one of these commands on this tutorial here is to say run yarn build and then run the deploy task, and it should work. Ah. It's a whole bunch of waiting for my machine to even do anything. I probably should just restart it. Oh, and Tadashi is gone. Where's he gone? Oop. He's chilled down there. Tired boy. Ooh. Oh, the dreaded restart might help slow things down further. Hey, life is a box of chocolates. Yeah. Let's go. We're now having fun with a CPU which is pegged at 400 megahertz, which is meant to be 4 gigahertz. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting here watching beach balls for days. So let's give the restart a go. And because the stream isn't dedicated to this particular machine, I can do the restart while being on stream. And you get to watch a fun restart. Do it. Welcome to the stream, Matt. Hope you're having a good week. I hope you liked the photos of the retro car rebuild. That's right down your alley. I would really like myself a M1 or M1X, whatever it is, Mac, but I also can't fully justify it yet. All I need to do is clean up this hard drive to a fresh build, and I think that might fix my speed issues and just have nothing on it. Nothing. And that might help. With a terabyte full hard drive, it's trying to switch page. I think when you got so much things in memory, it's trying to put that into disk, and the disk is already buggered probably. So I think that's where my failing is. Yay. Ah. No. That's not good. The Bluetooth doesn't want to enable itself. Give me 1 minute while I go get a actual physical keyboard. Yeah, I have to plug in a physical keyboard to log in because it doesn't want to enable Bluetooth. And then it should hopefully enable Bluetooth once logged in. Watch the reforming out of a Mac, but today I'm going to deploy the administration panel for selection track lists, but first I'm going to reformat my machine. You have Bluetooth yet? Yay, there we go, Bluetooth's back. Cool. Let's give it a few minutes to kind of warm itself up, even though it's already boiling hot. Seen in like a day or two. I do actually have a script which should, once I've formatted a machine, get me back up and running relatively quickly. But I've not ran that for 2 years, so I don't anticipate it to be any good anymore. Especially if I upgrade. I'm still running an older version of macOS because I have my selection tracklist scripts which only work on this version and are not tested on a newer version. And to upgrade to a newer version of the operating system, I would need to be on it that week to make sure that that script works within the week so I can continue doing the track list. Otherwise, the community misses out on a track list. So I can't update this machine because of that fear of it breaking my scripts. And I don't really want to format on a Wednesday because I still have to do those scripts. I still need to run those scripts. Oh, look at that CPU already climbing up. You can't see it. It's just above here. But when I open up iStats menu, yeah. And we're still pegged at 400 megahertz on this CPU. I've replaced the pastes, the thermals on all the things. I've replaced the disk. Well, not disk, the SSD. Everything you can replace on this machine, I have replaced it. Oh, here we go. We're getting back up to 1 gigs. 1.3 gigs. Come on, just do your thing. Calm itself down. And why is it... At the start of the stream, there was at least 60 or 80 gigabytes of data free. Yay. The world of Intel Inside. Ding ding ding. Let's just get the what's the correct Intel Inside. I should get that the Intel Inside sound on my soundboard, but I don't even think I can get on the internet right now. Are you done yet? Are you ready? You know what I can Dropbox, yeet that out of the equation. That should give me some CPU cycles back. Where was I anyway? Right. Item. We've got a CD codes, projects, admin, and it's yarn build. my computer from the 90s is probably faster than this machine right now. You know what I still have? My Athlon and Duron AMD chips lying around. They're in a box in the other room. I think I might have a motherboard from them as well. That'd be a fun stream. Let's build an old machine. Linux Tech Tips have already done it. That's definitely not a fun stream at all. Did I say Linux or Linux? Linux Tech Tips. I was just trying to get the chat on my phone so it's a little bit better. My channel, Stream Manager. There we go. That looks more promising. Yarn deploy gapp. Do the thing. Apple have made the macOS unbearable on Intel CPUs. That's coming from someone who traded his 2018 Mac Mini powerhouse in for a M1 MacBook Pro. Do it. Might actually be a good call getting a different machine for doing these. Yet another machine. I have 4 machines. Yeah, and this one seems to be the one which is the only one which can run my scripts, and it needs to be Apple based for half the things to run. But getting a dedicated machine to do it might be a good call. Let's see if we get through this. We gotta get through this. It's like a party outside on the decking. So I had to have this room door closed. Unfortunately, I have a fan right next to me because it's just bloody. It's really warm. I don't even know how warm it is. What's the temperature now? Tell me the temperature. It sounds like they're playing some garage outside as well. 30 degrees Celsius right now, right here. It's warm. And I'm wearing a black t-shirt because I was wearing a vest before and I felt a bit self-conscious. So I switched over to my Supabase shirt because representing, you know, community. What would you want to do, Matt, with a dead Intel laptop with no disk space left for Mac Mini. I'm cooking. Yeah. Tell me about it. Cooking. things, yeah. It's cooking here. How's it going over there? How's Altrincham? I guess it's as warm over there, but hope to give everyone context. I helped a friend move in a good while ago. He's on stream right now, and we're pretty close. So, but we're well overdue meeting up because it's been far too long, mate. But we have some inside jokes. I say everyone. One person on YouTube, one person on Twitch. Hi Ryan, hi Matt. That's finished. It's made me all jittery now. Warm but bearable, just enough airflow to breathe, not complaining much. You know what, I'm not complaining about the heat really, because it's almost finished, the heat in the UK. And we'll be soon into the miserable coldness of sideways rain and just rain and more rain. And anywhere between 5 degrees Celsius and 15 at max. Not pleasant, you're just kind of cold and jittery. We're gonna be soon there. So I'm lapping up. I'm enjoying this warm temperature because I don't want it to go, because I enjoy being slightly a little bit more warm than being stupidly cold, and you can't take out an umbrella because it just inverts itself straight away. And Ryan's on the west coast of United States, where I just assume it's warm, and so air conditioners are probably a thing over there. So I don't know. Does it rain? Ryan? Do you get much like diverse weather? I don't know. I just assume that Los Angeles area is just sunny all time, or California area. Yeah, I don't like being indoors while it looks fun outside. Literally, there's fun happening outside, and I can't be involved in that fun because the dogs can't be up on the terrace, and I've got Tadashi right here who's sleepy, and he'd be really chill, but I can't take him up because they're not allowed. And I'm stuck in here doing this live stream, watching pretty much paint dry or bytes of data be pushed up to the internet and failing miserably. Southern California, yeah, it's sunny and warm during the day, and it's a bit cool at night most of the year. Nice, dude. When can I move in? Northern California is more like England. Rainy, sideways, windy, miserable, awful. I will endeavour to come on over to California one time. Not to stay, I mean just like a vacation. Come hang out with the Discord gang on Selection. Go to some gigs, check out some food, hang out with you guys. I've not put it into my calendars yet, but soon. It'll happen soon. Whenever I see the phrase "would be something" or a visit, I always think of Mr. Who's the Boss on YouTube, who does reviews of mobile phones, and he always goes with a sub to the channel would be ecstatic or fantastic. So when I see that, that's what came to mind. Yeah, got to do some selection. You know what? This Friday there is not a Selection exact gig, but there's a localized crew here in Manchester who play Future Beats. So I'm going to be attending that this Friday. I'm a teetotal, so it's very weird being sober at an event, but so be it. I'm there for the music. That's this Friday, and a few people from our Discord community will be joining us the week after I don't know what the plan is yet, but they said, hey, Kyle, you're in Manchester, come to Leeds or something like that, let's hang out. So we'll allow that. I want to, you know what? Was it like 2 years ago, Joe K put on an intimate Jay Dilla gig in February, and it wasn't really fully announced until like a week before the event. I was like, dude, I need to come over to Cali just for this event, because it was one of those 2U, 4U sort of vibes. It's just the Jay Dilla vibes all night. I wanted a piece of that. I really, really wanted to check that out. And Matt, who's on YouTube, I've not seen him play the guitar yet, but I know that he plays. And into a diverse array of music. Oh man, that would have been so sick if you could go. I was watching the Instagram stories and all that from that event. I was like, dude, FOMO for real. See, I want this updating service to happen, but now I'm starting to think that App Engine might not work if it doesn't deploy now. I'm gonna have to like kind of bite the bullet with looking for another option. Major FOMO. See, there we go. After restart, it's feeling like it's performing. You know what? I could actually just do Heroku, and I don't want to pay for it. With App Engine or Google Cloud Services, it should be within your 200 allocation, and another perk from my work, I still can get some more Google Cloud app allocation. So it makes sense to have it on Google Cloud. We've already done QB, still isn't open yet. Hang on. Has Supabase got functions yet? Oh no, they haven't got it. That would have been interesting. Oh, let's have a look. And we failed. This time we failed at a different point. It's you'll run and start at port Nuxt.found. No, it's the same point. Let's move that into dependencies and give it another go. Yeah, we've got 3 gigahertz. Oh, spoke too soon. Let's give it another go with the deploy GApp. What's my other alternative? Google App Run, it's fully managed, compute engine, scaling, containerized, quickly and securely. actually any... Oh. So isn't this just a deeper level of App Engine? Just going through this documentation, try and figure out if there's anything which I've missed to get this to work. Yes, of course I want to deploy. This is not easy. Doesn't help that I'm really warm as well. You see the sweat? I'm just saying it's good to be warm, but also it does affect your mood and judgment very quickly. More. Certainly takes its time, doesn't it? There was a link up here where you could watch the build for this one. Not much I can do, mate. Just waiting. Has it failed yet? Okay, so the build is done, but now it's pushing to a different service. What other one's going to check out? I tried DigitalOcean app platform and it did not work for me. I'm pretty sure I tried Vercel as well, and that did not work. You had to do all the hoops and things, and it's still, what was it? Now.sh. Yeah, fighting for Vercel, didn't get it. We're gonna have to sit down, mate. Sitting up is too much. trying to remember what the error was. Oh yeah, this one. This bugger which I could not get past. So that platform, gah. You know what? There was a fix for that. You switch from a yarn to npm, and it fixed it. Ew. XML. No. No thank you, Azure. Just be simple, will you? Has it failed yet? Nope. Fine, let's give Heroku another try as well. So install all my CPU power again and can't get into my vault. think I tried this once and Heroku and it didn't work, so I just like binned it off straight away. Wait, what? It done? Not so done. Bad gateway? Give me some indication of why you're getting a bad gateway, Google. Come on. Whew. I have no clue what's gone wrong. Oh, I'm getting tired of this now. How's our Heroic attempt gone? Yeah. Expected. Yeah. I can't deploy, and I'm not in the mood to do it today. Now, I've lost my my mojo. Yeah, I'm done. I have no clue what I could do with that to get it online. This stuff is not easy. So I'm giving up for today. I'm gonna give up. Better luck next time, I guess. It seems to always happen. I'm not going to continue fighting it for more longer. I might have a little look at it in my own time, but I'm not going to fight it on stream. It's just not fun. So thanks for Matt and Ryan for checking it out today and watching me sweat. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Look forward to pairing with you tomorrow, Ryan, and look forward for a coffee break sometime soon, Matt. So until next week, have a good one. Thanks.